Hi, I am Jan Antonelli. I am your health and wellness advocate. Today, I thought it would be a good idea to talk about your lymphatic system, what it does for you, and how you can keep it strong and healthy. Perhaps you've heard of lymphatic system or lymphatic drainage, and maybe you've, heard it in passing, but do you fully understand what it is and what it can do for your body? Let's talk about that. Your lymphatic system is one of your body's great detox and defense systems. It helps regulate fluid balance, it supports immune function, and it removes waste, bacteria, and damaged cells from your tissues. Unlike your circulatory system, the lymphatic system, it doesn't have a pump, and it relies on movement and breathing and hydration to keep the fluids flowing. And your lymph becomes sluggish when you don't get active and moving and practice daily routines to keep it flowing, and as a result you can experience swelling, puffiness, and fatigue, or you might even notice slower recovery after something that would take time to recover from. And when the so let's go ahead and talk about simple ways to support a healthy lymph flow. We have hydration. Lymph is mostly water, so hydration, it's essential. And when you're dehydrated, your lymph becomes thick and slow, making the waste removal and immune transport less efficient. So, ways that hydration helps are, it flushes out the toxins and the metabolic waste. It reduces swelling and fluid retention. It supports immune cell movement and improves energy and recovery. So, one thing to bear in mind is, instead of taking a big glug, glug, glug of, big old glass of water, do some sips, small little sips that look like that. And maybe if you're going to be doing that all day, you're going to want to maybe include your electrolytes. Electrolytes are very important for your body. So remember to add that, because if you're drinking a lot of water throughout the day, that will flush your electrolytes from your body. Rebounding is another way to help your lymph system. So it is another thing. Your lymph relies on movement. Gentle bouncing can be incredibly supportive. So rebounding is just getting on a little mini trampoline. Perhaps you've seen them. They're smaller, and they're not like the ones that the kids play on. Rebounding creates a rhythmic change in gravity that help move the lymph through your vessels and reduces fluid stagnation. So some of the benefits of rebounding would be improved lymph circulation, reduced swelling in the limbs, enhanced immune transport, and joint-friendly movement for beginners. So if you're experiencing little aches and pains, this would be gentle on those joints. But do consider that you want to just get on that little mini trampoline for just a short period of time and do gentle bouncing, and that's very helpful. You can also, for lymph help, what you can use dry brushing. Dry brushing provides light external stimulation that may encourage lymph drainage towards major lymph node areas. And major lymph node areas would be here in your armpits and your legs and in your abdomen. And dry brushing can benefit by reducing puffiness and fluid buildup, support your circulation, gentle exfoliate, it gently exfoliates the skin, and it creates a calming body awareness ritual. So when you do dry brushing, there are special brushes for that. Be sure not to get any type of a brush with plastic particles, and brush from your feet upwards towards your heart, and your arms upwards towards your heart. And that is going to be light, soft, light strokes, not aggressive, not a lot of pressure. When you include lymphatic drainage massages. That helps you also. So if you happen to have a willing partner, or maybe you have a massage therapist that you can see for a lymph massage for draining your lymph. This is a gentle rhythmic massage designed to guide stagnant fluid toward functioning lymph nodes. So this lymphatic drainage massage helps by, it will help after post-surgery, which is post-surgery swelling, fluid retention, discomfort from lymph stagnation and relaxation, and nervous system support. So be careful though. You want to make sure if you are dealing with medical conditions to get yourself the supportive care that you need, which should be done through a trained professional. In some cases, with our medical conditions, our partner may not be qualified to get that accomplished for us. Another great way of looking to help your lymph system is a vibration plate. Vibration therapy stimulates small muscle contractions that help push lymph fluid along its pathways, and it can benefit in ways that would improve lymph movement, better circulation, reduce heaviness and swelling, and gentle support for mobility. But you're going to want to start low and go slow and make short sessions that are typically best. And last but not least is yoga and breathing. Movement plus breath equals lymph flow. So yoga helps through muscle contraction, gentle compression, and deep breathing, which acts like an internal pump for the lymph movement. And how can yoga and breathing help? It stretches, stretching the muscle activation. It is gentle inversion, like putting your legs up on the wall. That would help there too. Twisting movements would help, and slow diaphragmatic breathing. And stress reduction that supports immune balance. So the bottom line is lymphatic system thrives on movement, hydration, gentle stimulation, and nervous system regulation. You do not need to have extreme detox strategies. Consistent daily habits make the biggest difference. Small supportive practices done regularly will always outperform occasional intense efforts. Let's also bear in mind that if you are managing lymphedema, begin at low intensity. Always consult your healthcare practitioner before starting, especially if you have conditions like deep vein thrombosis, current infections, or if you've just recently had surgery. Stay hydrated, and any exercises would be best served when consistently done 2 to 3 times a week at 10 minutes at a time. I am not a doctor, and these suggestions are merely to be used for educational purposes and not to be considered a diagnosis or treatment. If you found this information useful, please like, subscribe, and share with anybody who could benefit from this. God bless you.